Hello, in this video I will show you few ways how to control materials of instances. So you can have, for example, random material for each instance, or control them by some criteria. For example, here it's curve factor. So this is a quite often asked question in Discord, etc. And the issue here is that we can change the color of material of instance like this. We can do it after instance on points, but the issue here is that it affects all the instances. If we try to change only one or two or something else random, it doesn't work. So here I have selection. I have one instance selected. I can delete it, but if I use same selection for material, it doesn't work. This is because the material is saved or stored in the face domain, which is geometry, and every instance by definition always have same geometry. I changed this selection so it will select every second element. So with instance it's quite clear what's happening, and if I change material it will be quite clear too. So we can see it changed the material in every second phase. What can we do to tackle this issue? The most straightforward way is to create an instance for each material. So here we have the instance source. We can also change it to icosphere, for example, and then we set 3 materials, collect them here where we make them instance, and then we use pick instance to choose between those. So if I set this to integer, we can like select the materials manually, and random was this, it's just random, or by height, for example. Remember to enable the pick instance. Other way to control this is by attributes. We can store attribute to instance domain, and then we can use them in shader nodes. So here we, for example, store the curve factor. These instances are instanced along the curve. I will show you at the end how the curve is made. Quite simple. And here we have this color ramp which reads the factor, and that controls the color of the instance. So we can do like this, for example, and I also stored color attribute straight away, and we can select here. So it's random color now, but we can have, for example, single color value, but it doesn't show right color because I have used saturation there, and now it should work. And you could use selection, for example, select only one instance. And of course you can use these same attributes to drive any other value, like roughness maybe, for example. I don't know if it shows up here, but you get the point anyways, I hope. The last way to do this is quite similar to the one, this one, but the difference here is that instead of driving colors or single values of shader, I use mix shader to change the whole whole material or shader of the material. Maybe it's that way. I don't know. This is kind of, this might be useful in some case, but I don't know where. And problem with this is it only drives like easily to material. It should be possible to chain these mix shader nodes and drive it like with some math, so you could have like multiple materials or shaders mixed together, but I don't know, I don't see that so useful when you can use this first method where you just set the materials for the instances separately. So I think that's all, and I hope someone finds this useful, because at least I have seen many people asking this, and see you next time. Bye. Hello, I'm back because I forgot to show you how I made the spiral. So it's simple, just spiral node and curve the points. But the thing I wanted to show you is this capture attribute, which takes the factor and it's used here, because that might be not straightforward. And one thing I want to show also is this, I don't know if people know, but you can with Control 1, 2, 3, 4 assign keys to whichever nodes, and then you can like fastly jump between them. So while I'm here, I will quickly show what happens inside these other groups, because it might be confusing if you don't know. So this is a select by index. I use it to select by index with different criteria. You can pause the video and examine it yourself. So this is how I made the this instance prototype. It's just a rectangle swept along the circle with the curve to mesh. What else we have here? Separate position. This is probably my most used custom group I have made. I just take a position and take these values, so I don't have to, I can add one node instead of those 3 nodes every time. And is there anything else? I don't think so. Next time